Good afternoon, everyone. So today we're going to learn how to write a recount. Okay, writing a recount story is a quite a pretty interesting activity if you know how to write it effectively. Okay, so I'm going to share the screen now. This is the my presentation for today, step by step on how to writing a recount story. So So when writing a recount, what you must do is there are I would consider three important aspects or three important ideas that you must bear in mind when writing a recount. The first one is you must always use past tense. So this is very important because everything that you want to describe must be in the past. That those events have already happened yesterday, right, 2 weeks ago or something. So these are all in the past. So verbs must be converted to past tense. And then please use as much as adjectives. So adjectives are a very important element in your writing because you want to describe about something, your feelings, you want to describe about the day, you want to describe about the food, you want to describe about your emotion, okay, your surrounding, the place, the scenery, all right, and also the condition of the, um, the the looks of the venue, the destination. So all those things you want to describe by using adjectives, okay? And then this is also important. You must include all the necessary particulars. What are the particulars? Like time, date, and then person involved could be your family, your friends that you went out with, and also the activities that you did during those particular days or during the outing. Okay, so this is just a refresh. What is past tense? So past tense is an action that has happened. So for the regular verb, it ends with ed. Okay, right? For the irregular verb, it doesn't end with ed. So there are two types of verbs: irregular verb and regular verb. And then, for example, this is one of the examples that you can use as your sentence in your writing later. My family and I went to the water park last weekend. So the time here is last weekend. So this is to indicate the past activity that you have done. Okay, this is to indicate the past activity that you have done. So you must use past tense for this kind of sentence. And then I'm going to show you the example of adjectives that you can use. So there are more than two types of adjectives actually. So for this session, I'm going to emphasize on two types of adjectives. The first one is descriptive adjectives, and the second one is positive, comparative, and superlative adjective. For the descriptive adjectives, these kind of adjectives are very common and very easy to identify. Beautiful, large, delicious, young, those are called the descriptive adjective to describe about noun. Okay, and then the positive, comparative, superlative, we have good, better, best, worst. Okay, today is a good day to have a picnic, right? Going to the theme park is better than going to the mall, for example. All right, or maybe you can say that going to the beach is the best experience that I have ever um, involved or imagined, right? So those are the comparative or superlative adjectives that you can use. So what particulars should I include in my recount country? What particulars? So as I mentioned earlier in my previous slides, time, persons, place, and also activities. So time, yesterday, last week, is all about in the past. And then the person is the person that involved in your activities. Who are they? Right? Your family, your friends, right? You can also include the name of your friends, Alice, Robert, etc. And then the place, choose one destination, because for a recount story, it is best for you to describe only one activity, one destination. going to the waterfall, going to the white golden beach at, so please rename the place. Okay, and then recount story can also happen in your own place. School, for example, we have several celebrations to attend in school. For example, Teachers' Day, National Day. All right, so those are the celebrations that you can attend in school. So those are called the one destination, and then that destination is very common to you. So what's different here is that the activity that's being involved in this story. So here in this case, we're talking about the Teachers' Day. We're talking about the award ceremony, etc. Okay. So your storyline, your story can be divided into 3 paragraphs. The first paragraph is you need to introduce about the event experience, and then please mention elaborately about time, date, and venue of the event took place. And then the second paragraph, there is a spelling error here, supposed to be activity here. So activity number 1, activity number 2, what are the activities that you did during the event? Okay, so one activity, elaborate, and then another activity, elaborate. So for every elaboration comes with example. And then the third paragraph is where you write a conclusion, you express your feeling. Remember, adjectives can be included in your writing. And then what are your future hopes for your future events? So this is my presentation, and then this is the questions that you have to do later. You celebrated Teachers' Day in your school recently. So this is in the past. So therefore you must use past tense. Write a recount of what you saw and what you did on that day. So we have 3 important elements here. As I told you, this is about the particulars, time, date, and venue. So venue, of course, in your school, please state your school name, SMK Bintulu, and then state the activities carried out. So what are the activities during Teachers' Day? And then please express your feelings on that day. So you can use adjectives that I have presented earlier. I will share this exercise in your WhatsApp group. Your respective teachers will give you the link of this YouTube video and also this exercise. Until then, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Thank you very much.